Janet Jackson finally opened up about her late brother Toriano Tito Jackson on what would have been his 71st birthday. After weeks of silence following his passing, the world-renowned pop icon shared a touching tribute that reflected her grief and love for the man she considered more than just a sibling. 58 Janet, who commands the attention of over 20.8 million followers on social media, chose Instagram stories as her platform to honor Tito. Her simple yet profoundly emotional post featured a nostalgic black-and-white photo from their childhood days, accompanied by the poignant caption, "May you rest in eternal peace. I miss you so much." For those close to the Jackson family, it was a moving moment, as Janet's silence since his death had been palpable. The Jackson 5 member passed away on September 15, 2024, at a hospital in New Mexico, the victim of a sudden heart attack while on a road trip from California to Oklahoma with two close friends. The details surrounding Tito's final moments were heartbreaking. In a solemn recount from one of his companions, they were just preparing to put the top on their convertible when the rain started falling. Tito, showing visible signs of distress, approached the passenger window and confessed, "My chest is hurting. Can you help Ronnie finish the car top?" His words carried the weight of urgency and confusion as he explained, "I ain't feeling good in my chest." The situation quickly deteriorated, and as Tito wiped his face, he removed his shirt, revealing a body drenched in sweat as if someone had thrown a bucket of water on him. Despite the efforts to get him medical attention, the Jackson family would soon face the tragic news of losing yet another sibling, this time Tito, a beloved father, grandfather, and pillar of their musical legacy. Janet's tribute was just one of many from the Jackson family. LaToya Jackson, the outspoken sister who is known for her passionate defense of family, also took to Instagram to remember her brother. She posted a video montage and accompanied it with the simple yet heartfelt message, "Happy heavenly birthday, Tito! I will always love you." LaToya's public outpouring of grief echoed the sentiment many in the family and across the globe felt, the deep loss of a man who, despite not being the most famous Jackson sibling, played a critical role in their success. Jackie Jackson, another sibling and member of the Jackson 5, honored Tito's memory as well. On Instagram, he shared a heartfelt message with a photo that conveyed the depth of his love and sadness. "Your first heavenly birthday is a reminder that though you may have left this world, your memory will forever be etched in our hearts." The sense of disbelief and sorrow was a common thread in all their posts. Despite the passage of time since Tito's death, the pain of losing him was still raw, and his birthday only served as a painful reminder that a vital member of their family was now gone. Tito leaves behind not only his siblings but also a large family of his own. He is survived by his three sons, Taj 51, Terrell 49, and TJ 46, whom he shared with his ex-wife Dolores DiMartis. The couple was married for 16 years before their union ended in 1988. The legacy Tito built extends even further, to his 9 grandchildren, each of whom now carries the Jackson name and the weight of their family's extraordinary musical history. Terrell, Tito's second son, took to social media on his father's birthday to express the profound grief and love he still harbored for the man who had shaped his life. In a long, emotional post, Terrell poured out his heart. "If I could have one more call, I'd tell you how much I love you, how thankful I am, and how amazing you are." Terrell's words captured the deep respect and admiration he had for his father, not only as a parent but as a man who had lived through the trials and triumphs of a life in the spotlight. He continued, "I always tried to show my love and appreciation because I always wanted you to know. I cherish all the great memories, especially the past few years. I really got to understand you more and learn more about you, how simple you were and what mattered to you most." In a particularly touching passage, Terrell reflected on the many lessons his father had imparted and the void he now felt without Tito's presence. "Our conversations and your words I can recall clearly in my head. You gave me so much, and still I wish I could have more. More time, more laughter, more conversations, more lessons, more stories, more memories, more music, more father and son time. I miss you and I love you, Pops. Happy heavenly birthday." His tribute was met with an outpouring of love and support from friends, family, and fans alike, all of whom understood the unique pain of losing someone so integral to their lives. Taj, Tito's eldest son, showed his quiet support for his brother's post by responding with a simple red heart emoji. This understated but powerful gesture demonstrated the bond the brothers shared, not only in their grief but in their shared experience of growing up as Jacksons, heirs to a musical dynasty but also individuals who had lost a father they deeply admired. TJ, the youngest of Tito's sons, shared his own heartfelt message on Tito's official Instagram account. His words, much like his brothers, were a testament to the deep love and appreciation they all had for their father. "I miss you, Pops. I love you, Pops. Thank you for all you did for us." TJ's message captured the simple but profound impact Tito had on the lives of his children, a man who, despite his fame, was always a dedicated and loving father first. This isn't the first time Janet has publicly mourned the loss of a sibling. Over the years, she has shared numerous tributes to her late brother Michael Jackson, who passed away in 2009 at the age of 50 due to acute propofol and benzodiazepine intoxication. Michael's death was a global tragedy, sending shockwaves through the music industry and beyond. Janet has often spoken about the special bond she shared with her older brother, and her tributes to him have continued even years after his passing. The parallels between her grief for Michael and Tito are clear. Both losses have left indelible marks on her heart. However, amid the family's grief, Janet herself has been no stranger to controversy. Last month, she found herself in the headlines for comments she made about Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris. During an interview with The Guardian, Janet claimed that Harris was not black, a statement that quickly drew backlash. "Her father's white. That's what I was told," Janet said during the interview, adding, I haven't watched the news in a few days." While Janet's comments stirred controversy, they also demonstrated the complexity of her public life, a life in which personal tragedy, professional success, and public scrutiny often collide. For the Jackson family, the past year has been marked by both celebration and loss. Tito's passing has been a devastating blow, particularly because he was a central figure in the family's history. As a member of the Jackson Five, Tito helped launch the family's meteoric rise to fame, and his contributions to music have left an enduring legacy. Despite his quieter, more reserved public persona, Tito was deeply loved by those who knew him best, his family. The outpouring of love and tributes from the Jackson siblings and Tito's children reflect the deep impact he had on those around him. His death has served as a stark reminder that even those who seem larger than life are not immune to the fragility of existence. As Janet, LaToya, Jackie, and the rest of the Jackson family continue to navigate life without Tito, their public tributes serve not only as a means of honoring his memory but also as a way of coping with their own grief. For fans of the Jackson family, Tito's passing is another chapter in the saga of a family that has captivated the world for decades, a family that, despite its fame and fortune, has experienced its fair share of heartbreak and tragedy. In the days and weeks following his passing, the Jackson family has leaned on one another for support, as they always have. For them, the loss of Tito is not just the loss of a brother, father, or grandfather, but the loss of a man who was an essential part of their shared history, a history that continues to shape their lives to this day.